If you need unlimited domination, clutch time, or anything else grinded, make sure you hit up RoseNBA on Twitter for quick, safe, and reliable grinding services. Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be building the best squad possible for less than 100,000 MT in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. I know I made this video just over a week ago, but I wanted to remake it because I'm actually starting up these team builders now. Didn't ever get to 250K in the past week or so, and there's been a lot of new budget cards that have dropped in the past week. This team can be significantly upgraded from the team that I built last week, and I think the team we've built now is significantly better than that 100K squad. And it's actually a really good budget squad in my team because 2K has finally dropped some really good budget cards over the past week or so, and I think that this team really is upgraded a lot. So hopefully this team will help y'all out a lot if you are looking for a starter squad in my team. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 8,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate your support if you haven't already, if you do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it, and let's start off with the point guard position, which is going to be a very expensive card for a 100K team, and that is Alex Caruso. This starting lineup in general is very expensive. The vast majority of the MT for this team is going towards that starting lineup, but we've built a really solid all-around squad, even with the bench being much cheaper. Caruso is 6'4" with a 6'5" wingspan at the point guard position, so he's got really good height. Additionally, he's got solid speed and excel, a solid three-point ability, and is a very solid slasher. Has good finishing badges on gold like Limitless Takeoff, Posterizer, and Fast Twitch. A few solid shooting badges, can get Claymore, guard up badges like that as well. And then playmaking wise, while he doesn't have handles for days, he does have quick first step on bronze. It can be upgraded. A lot of other good gold, silver, and bronze playmaking badges. And then defensively is where this card really shines. Elite all-around defensive stats, a high block rating, really good perimeter defensive ability, Hoff glove, Hoff interceptor, two of the best defensive Hoffs in the game. Also gold anchor, which is incredible on a PG, badge that almost no PGs have. And then he's also got gold challenger, clamps, menace, pick dodger, a lot of good badges on this card. One of the best defensive PGs in the game. Got a smooth, solid release that is easy to green, as well as a dribble style with MJ dribble style that is really good. Despite the rest of his SIGs not being incredible, he can move solidly on the offensive end of the court, is a capable slasher, good shooter, and then one of the best defensive PGs in the game, an elite budget PG in my team. He's 30,000 MT, which is a massive chunk of our 100K, but he is 100% worth the price. At the 2, we got JJ Redick. Do they have it typed in like this? I guess they have it without the periods, but JJ Redick, this card I think really complements a guy like Alex Caruso really well, simply because he is a very good offensive 2, 6'4", short wingspan, but he's got good speed, really good shooting, and elite slashing as well, being a glitched card slashing wise. Gold fast twitch, limitless takeoff, posterizer, incredible gold shooting badges, including gold limitless, basically every shooting badge you could ask for. Also amazing gold playmaking badges. While defensively he is missing a lot of important badges like clamps, glove, and interceptor, I can live without that because he doesn't have to be a primary defender or even a secondary defender. Guys like Caruso and the guy we have at the 3 can do that job, whereas JJ Redick is an elite offensive card with a really good release, amazing slashing ability, and capable dribble SIGs as well. A type of card that you can use offensively at an elite level, even has silver handles for days, and really can be an elite offensive player next to your defensive PG and Caruso for only 10,000 MT. At the 3, we're going with Diamond Ron Artest, and I think this card is a really good card. Amazing animations and super solid stats and badges. A guy who can defend at a high level. Only 6'6", but he's got a great player build, 6'9" wingspan, 85 speed and excel, a 79 shot 3, 80 driving dunk, and really good defensive stats. High perimeter, and 87 interior as well is amazing. Really good defensive badges as well with Hoff Challenger, Off Pest, Workhorse, Gold Glove, and Pick Dodger, Silver Clamps, Interceptor, Ankle Braces, Menace, and Post Lockdown. Good playmaking badges, can get quick first step. Doesn't have any shooting badges on the base card, but he can get catch and shoot, Claymore, guard up, things like that. And he's also a very solid slasher, has an elite release, one of the better releases we've seen in the game this year, which is super nice considering that his 3 ball is a little bit low, but with an elite release it really doesn't matter. Very good dribble SIGs as well. Trey dribble style, Donovan size up is really good. Lid behind the back might be the best behind the back in the game. Animations wise, this card is incredible. Comboing that with the fact that he's an elite all-around defender and a very capable offensive player, I think he's the perfect guy for the 3 on both ends of the court, coming in at 20,000 MT. At the 4, we're going with Franz Wagner, another really versatile, really good budget card that came out last week. And I think this Franz Wagner card, just a really solid no money spent player. card. Cheap at only 5,000 MT, 6'9" with a 7'1" wingspan, is good size, 84 speed and excel, shoots the 3 at a high level, good slasher, and a solid all-around defender. Hoff catch and shoot, really good gold shooting badges and silver shooting badges as well. Good finisher, like I said, good slasher, and then playmaking badges, while they're not amazing, are okay. Good defensive badges all the way around as well. Silver clamp, silver chase down, pogo stick, menace, ankle braces, things like that help him out as well, and he's just a really solid all-around budget card. A guy who can stretch the floor at a high level with a really good release, and the ability to play make again with that MJ dribble style and Lillard behind the back. So a very versatile, really good budget card for only 5K MT is a great option at the 4. At the 5, we're going with Chet Holmgren. Diamond Chet is still probably your best budget big in the game right now. I think the center position is his position that we could use some more budget cards, but for now, Chet's going to get the job done at 7 foot with a 7'6" wingspan. He's got elite size, elite length, and an amazing player build. 2 Hoffs are catch and shoot and chase down artists. Some pretty good gold badges as well, like Green Machine, Guard Up, Post Spin Technician, Pogo Stick, Silver Anchor. Defensive stats are honestly really solid, besides the fact he's got 45 strength. He's even got decent speed, shoots the ball at a high level, good dunker. The speed is just, the strength is just super low, and that is going to hurt him on the interior. He's going to get pushed around by bigger, stronger big men, but that's okay because his length does help it and make up for it. He's a good athlete, and he can stretch the floor at a high level, making him still a really, really versatile, really good option at the starting 5 for a little less than 20K at 19,000 MT. Now, coming off the bench, we got a lot more cheap options, and Anthony Simons is the backup PG, also dropped alongside Caruso in the new Nightmare promo. Another really good budget PG, especially offensively on this card. 6'3" with a 6'9" wingspan is elite size, especially that wingspan. But a 89 speed and excel, 86 shot 3, 95 driving dunk, good perimeter defensive stats, even a little bit of interior defense. Hoff Limitless Takeoff is a great badge, other really good finishing badges. Good shooting badges as well, which is also super solid. Can get Claymore, gold quick first step, gold unpluckable, gold clamp breaker. Another PG with no handles for days is a tiny bit annoying, and his defensive badges certainly are a bit lacking, but the defensive stats are good. The size is really good. He's an exceptional slasher, has a good release, and can create again very solidly with the MJ dribble style, Kobe escape, and Lillard behind the back. So another really versatile, really good budget PG, and he's so cheap at 2,000 MT that he is just such a good all-around card. At the 2, since Anthony Simons not as good of a defender, we're going with that defensive 2 instead of an offensive guy like JJ Redick at the starting 2, and that is Bruce Bowen. Your perfect 3 and D shooting guard right now in the game. A guy with very, very solid defensive badges, Hoff Challenger, a ton of good gold badges, can defend on the interior and the perimeter, and a knockdown shooter. He doesn't do a ton else on the court outside of shoot the ball and play defense, but he does those 2 things at an elite level, and he also has the normal leaner, which is the best leaner in the game, so that's super nice as well. So a guy who can stretch the floor at a super high level, play a lot of defense, that's about all you need next to a point guard like Anthony, and he comes in at 2,000 MT as well. Also coming in at 2,000 MT for the 3rd player in a row is another new Nightmare player, and that is Reuben Patterson. Although Reuben Patterson is only 6'5" at the 3, I understand that he is undersized. He does have a good wingspan at 6'9", and he's got really, really good defensive ability, can shoot the ball solidly, and is a decent dunker as well. Just a really good lock at the 3, really solid slasher, and then amazing defender with really good all-around defensive badges, even badges like Silver Anchor, Pogo Stick, Rebound Chaser, Chase Down Artist, Brick, Gold Brick Wall. Things like that help him out of the interior a lot, and then he's also a really amazing perimeter defender, so very versatile defensive card, which is super nice. Shooting wise, his release is pretty good. I know he doesn't have any shooting badges besides bronze, comeback kid base, but again, he can get catch and shoot, claymore, guard up, quick first step, things like that. If you can find those badges on him, that will be super nice, and he's got a very, very solid release. Not going to be much of a playmaker because his playmaking badges are pretty mediocre and his SIGs are not very good, but overall, he is a very, very good budget card again, and like I said, for the 3rd player in a row, only 2,000 MT. At the 4, it's going to be Amethyst LeBron James. The new Amethyst LeBron is an upgrade over the Series 1 Amethyst LeBron, and another really, really solid budget card. Super affordable, super good, great player build at 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, great defensive stats and athleticism with good speed, solid all-around defensive ability. Badge-wise, admittedly, is not incredible. Hoff chase down artist, but a lot of silver and bronze badges. Gold bully is super nice, though. Decent playmaking badges, but no quick first step. Missing some shooting badges. That being said, LeBron's release is much better this year, so he can shoot the ball at a high level, and he's obviously still an elite slasher, and is going to play defense better than the badges would say he would, because LeBron just has those animations defensively, and his defensive stats are pretty solid. Coupling that with an upgraded release this year, I like LeBron a lot. I think he's another a really awesome budget card, and comes in at 3,000 MT. And then the final card for this team is going to be Amethyst LaMarcus Aldridge, another super budget center, guy who can can stretch the floor and play on the interior. Doesn't have elite speed or athleticism with only 69 speed and excel, mediocre dunking stats. Not a good perimeter defender, but a solid interior defender and another guy who can stretch the floor. A lot of good gold badges on the interior defensively, interior offensively, as well as shooting badges, as well as some good gold playmaking badges for big men like bailout and post playmakers, silver break starters. So a guy who's an interior defender, interior offensive player, and can stretch the floor and shoot. Not an elite athlete, but very, very solid still all the way around for a budget card. And at 5,000 MT, he caps off this team really well. So in total, this squad is going to run you about 97,000 MT currently on Xbox from the time that I made this video. And I think this team is a massive upgrade over the team that I built for 100K just over a week ago. They've dropped a ton of new budget cards, and I think that this team really is a really good base squad that you can start off with and then start adding takeover players, trophy case players, upgraded players from the auction house, things like that. You build this type of starter team though, and you got a team that can compete from day one with this type of squad, and you can have a ton of success within my team. So hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.